Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome candidate Mabirizi, Joseph, to address us as members of the press protocol. The rest of Mr. Mabirizi's team can come and take their seats here, on the side here. Thank you.
Mabirizi oye! Your Excellency in absentia, the President and Commander-in-Chief of Armed Forces, and my predecessor to be, distinguished guests, my fellow Ugandans, ladies and gentlemen, praise the name of the Lord. I just want to thank God so much for this wonderful time. It was so tough getting nomination signatures, but we thank God who has helped us. It's a great honor for me to be nominated today on 24th September 2025. I am Engineer Elton Joseph Mabirizi, contesting for the CP Conservative Party ticket for President of the Republic of Uganda 2026. I therefore take this opportunity to thank Honorable John Kenul Chams, the chairperson, the president of the party. And I want to thank all the CP members for your support and efforts you've made to make this day come to pass. Honorable John Kenul Chams, in a special way, thank you so much for holding CP values and the more sort of core values up to date. To you, Mr. President, who is going to become my predecessor after the elections of 2026, let me make this known to you. It has been understood very well that you are trying to make your son, General MK, president after you, which could not be a problem or something bad, but it is not the will of Ugandans. I traversed the whole country looking for nomination signatures. I did not just leave my agent to go out. For democracy demands majority rule, but also the rights, lives, and properties of the minority groups to be respected and preserved. This is why we, during the campaign season, we will also be seeking to find out the people's views on the issue which I have mentioned above, of President Museveni wanting to hand over the baton to his son, General MK, when the people they don't like it. This is not something which must be like kingship, where you say my son will come after me. So we oppose that very much. The Conservative Party stands for federalism. And we know that the answer for Uganda today is the federalism. So federal can resolve. Federal can solve all the problems of Uganda. Sharing roles and responsibilities, that is the way to go. I've come to quench the thirst of Ugandans. They have been waiting for a leader who can bring reconciliation to all people, the organizations, political parties, and even to the outgoing president. The problem which we are facing today, other African countries are experiencing it. But to overcome it, my predecessor to be will be given a safe landing. I will ensure that he gets a safe landing. I know the reason why African leaders, they cling on people. Most of the time, they do evil things. And when they look into their journey, they have nowhere to hide, apart from maybe exiling themselves or being put into prisons. But I will make sure that is given a safe landing. In my first days, the 100 days, I will make sure that all political prisoners come out of the prison. We have so many people with cases which cannot be even taken to the courts of law. So I will make sure that they come out. Ugandans have suffered a lot because of bad leadership. This is a part of Africa, and this is a time to restore the power of Africa. We are going to put more emphasis on climate. Not only that, but if the resources are utilized very well, not to benefit only a few people, I can assure you, Ugandans even, they don't need to work. I spent a lot of time in Asia, and many Asian people, they only supervise and work maybe in high positions, places, because they are using the resources, the wealth of their countries to benefit the citizens, which is so opposite when it comes to Uganda. So I will make sure that the national cake is shared equally. And according to the resources we have here, it's enough to make every Ugandan to enjoy a life. So we are going to work upon that. We have the people who sold their land and bought borders. And this government, which does not consider the natives, the Ugandans, have detained them to to police stations. I will make sure that all those borders and the vehicles which are there are released in the first 100 days. And I will ask you, border guys, and every Ugandan who has got a vehicle detained at a police station, please make sure get hold of your card, look for the documents, all the required documents. Very soon, you'll restore your vehicle and your border. The international relationship, it has been violated a lot. We have heard several times people in the government positions abusing the international delegates and leaders. I will make sure that I create an environment which fits all the international delegates. So our international relationship is going to go to another level. Last time when I stood in 2016, I carried out mock elections, which was made to open the eyes of the government that people are tired. I did not go through because of the little time that we are given. But over the years, skipping 2021 not to stand for presidents, I had to go to villages, to different parts of Uganda, to all districts, building capacity so that Ugandans can raise and fight any person who is against the constitutional rights. So this time around I have come with a baton campaign. A baton campaign is intended for every Uganda to come up and participate so that we can know the next leader, who is fit to be the next leader. In this campaign, we shall also engage MK so that the father can get the right view or perspective of Ugandans. Ministers, MPs, RDCs, they are very many. The number is very many when you look at the effective governments that we have all over the world. So I will make sure that I lob more so through Ugandans who are going to vote me to make sure that the number of ministers is reduced to 17 active ministers, not only having people in position but with no work and they cannot produce what Ugandans expect out of them. We have the administration. When you go back to 1986, 87, 88, and see the budget of the administration, the budget we have now, it's a crazy budget, which is beyond Ugandans to live or to sustain. So I will make sure that that budget is reduced, because we have already made a research There are so many people who don't have even work, but they eat the money of Ugandans. I ask you kindly, all Ugandans, to vote me come January 2026. The reasons are many, but it is only Conservative Party which has got the solution to the problems of Uganda. And federalism is the answer.